This is a reading for all 9 of clubs birth cards. The shooting star spread is a 3-card spread about unblocking or heightening your creative flow. I like to take cards that spring from the deck, and that can take a while, so I've already done that and laid out the cards. There's no wrong way to choose the cards. This is just what works for me. The first row represents your inner and outer resources. The second row is tapping into what motivates you. And the third row is what Source would like to share as guidance. So let's start with the first row and tap into your inner or outer resources. I like to think that it's like the South Node position in a Cards of Truth birth chart. It's past life stuff that you bring with you into this life. It can also reflect what comes so easily to you that you somehow end up taking it for granted. Well, the Four of Hearts is a beautiful and stable first card to get. The Cards of Truth it indicates a place of feeling comfortable and happy with yourself. So encouraged by this card for you. I have it myself as the South Node card in my birth chart, so it's I can relate to the gratitude of having the feeling of being grounded emotionally available to me. Not always, but much of the time. So this is the Eight of Swords reversed. So I read reversals as blocked energy or subconscious knowings that are coming to the surface. Upright, the Eight of Swords indicates a feeling of being caught up or trapped, if you will, in your own rope. So getting it in reverse says that you may be unaware that you're no longer hindered or tethered. That's good news for you. The second card is the Star. Love this card as it reinforces this idea by telling us that you're ready for the next creative thing. You are entering a period of understanding the bigger picture and how everything is related in the universe. We are all stardust, and you are clear and ready to embrace. Sweet. And the third card here is Judgment. This is interesting in that it's indicating that you feel that you have one more thing that needs doing. Well, cleaning out is a good way to put it. It's time to purge the things that want to hold you back from connecting to the universal wisdom of Source. This is very cool and good for you that you don't hold on to unnecessary stuff. So the second row here, we have the Nine of Hearts. It is reversed. So what does that mean for you if it's blocked energy or something still in your subconscious for motivation? Upright, it's a wish fulfilled, a divine love, and great happiness. It's known as the Big Wish card. Well, I see this as the need to realize that you're not stuck in your own head anymore, that it's a new day. And once you disengage from what would hold you back, well, get ready. Form your wish with great detail and clarity that the star card would have you realize. And manifest the daylights out of it. Light a candle, make a wish. And the Queen of Pentacles is here to guide you to the next big thing. She's a rock, a diamond. She is clear and bright and ready to bring you prosperity and pleasure, not to mention security. Sweet. The Hyphen is next, and interesting to me because it's saying that you'll be motivated by some kind of continued learning, perhaps a new class or a lecture possibly, that will inspire you in a different way. It's traditional and old school. However, it's also known for receiving secret knowledge through traditional means, like rereading something and discovering something new in it. Think twice about letting go of any outdated art supplies, huh? So the Queen of Swords in reverse is the last of your motivational clues. So it's saying that something is blocking your confidence, that something you're unaware of, perhaps. You may be feeling the need for some assurances of your talents or that you're ready for the next move. It's just a thought, but it made me think that once you've cleaned out the gulch emotionally and otherwise, and with doing the due process of a vision board to write the 9 of Hearts card, your confidence and self-assurance will be right there for you. What a lovely inner journey you are heading into. So for the third row, it is the Queen of Spades. Now, this is, in the cards of truth, is a clever, clear, self-assured, totally in control person. She's ambitious and detached. Source is sharing with you that it's in you, and you'll know exactly what to do when you need to do it. Let's take a moment, really, and say thank you. Much gratitude for that piece of information. Next is the 4 of Wands, and it's telling us that Source would have you know that you will complete something. From the rest of the spread, I'd read it as a completion of emotionally moving on to the next stable self-actualization, especially since it's following such strength in the Queen of Spades. The Page of Swords is next. I think we are here to, we're here to hear. With this new actualization will come fresh clarity. You'll become curious and restless. Such a great feeling for a creative. Some caution though, look before you leap. Pages are messengers and fleeting and young and ready to act. Swords are the action suit, so perhaps you'll be burning the midnight oil with the abundance of creative energy. The 7 of Swords as the last notion that Source would share with you, it's a doozy. There will be an opposing force to try and hinder you. This could be, it could be an inner voice, or it could be a situation or an obstacle that is put there by someone else. So be forewarned. I'm sure you know that everyone out there would be, not happy for you and may try and poke a stick in the spokes of your wheel. If it's a tendency that you have of doing it to yourself, again, be forewarned and guard against any negative thought. Remember to balance that unhelpful thinking with actions of self-kindness and acceptance. Now, I have one more card for you, and I'm guided to this card by moving my pendulum across the Soul's Journey spread out deck. It can take a while, so to save time, I've already done that too. Interestingly, it's the Fear card. This card reminds you that choices in life are made out of 2 emotions, fear and love. Remember that fear is born out of the ego and love is born out of your soul. Fear could very well be that obstacle that will test your tenacity to stay on track. It's a hard lesson to be reminded of. However, Source will have you know that it's an opportunity to turn doubt into trust. Trust in the love, and it will help to diffuse the fear of whatever situation you're in. Beautiful, beautiful journey. Well, I hope all of you Nine of Clubs out there found this interesting and helpful. If you're not a Nine of Clubs, you might check your Cards of Truth birth chart to see if the Nine of Clubs is present, and you can contemplate this reading with that placement in mind. Happy creating!